Hello students, this video is in section 2.5, formulas and problem solving. So we're going to use formulas and substitute into formulas to find different values of the formula. And the second part of this section, they ask you for which letter to solve. So they're slightly different. They want you to know how to apply the formula to word problems, problem solving. And they also want you to algebraically know how to solve for any of the variables in the formula. So these are just some of them. Area of a rectangle, interest, simple interest. This is our perimeter, this is distance, volume, and degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. So those are some. Okay, the first question deals with distance. So we'll be using this one. Distance, the R is the rate and the T is the time. So for example, finding the given rate and distance. It even tells you here for the notes. So a glacier is a giant mass of rock. It should have been like this white part. It would be the glacier, a giant mass of rock. An ice that flows downhill like a river. So yeah, it's like ice that slowly moves downhill. That would be a glacier. Portage Glacier in Alaska is about 6 miles or 31,680 feet long and moves 400 feet per year. Icebergs are created when the front end of the glacier flows into Portage Lakes, which would be this. How long does it take for ice at the head beginning? So the ice that it's at the beginning of the glacier, how long does it take to reach the lake? So maybe the ice, I don't know, did they say that's the beginning of the glacier, this part right here, or this one, how long does it take to flow to the river, or the lake, I mean. So we're going to be using D, R, and T. So remember, D would be distance, the R is the rate, and the T is the time. Okay, so we need to identify this from here. So the distance, what distance are they talking about? Well, they're talking about the distance where the ice begins, the glacier, to the lake, and it says here, Portage Glacier in Alaska is about 6 miles. So if it's 6 miles, that's if the ice that we want to know how long it's gonna take to travel, it's gonna have to travel the full distance of the glacier, which is this. So we can say that D is 31,680 feet. So the R would be the rate that it moves, and it tells us, let's keep reading, so this would be the distance. So this is distance. Okay, it moves 400 feet per year, so that would be the rate. That would be the R. So the R would be 400 feet per year. Feet per year. Okay. So it's asking how long it's going to take. So how long does it take for the ice at the head at the beginning of the glacier to reach the lake? So the T, the time, we don't have it. That's why we know. We want to know. So after that, remember when using formulas, all you have to do is substitute the information you have. So 31,680. And when you're doing these questions, relax. Think, read the word problem, in your brain, start connecting. Okay, distance. How, what relates to the distance? What are they talking about with the distance? Make that connection. All distance. So how long is a glacier? That would be the distance. If they're talking about the ice at the beginning of the glacier, how long that's gonna take to reach the lake? That would be the whole distance. So just think of, just slowly think. Don't rush through it. Don't get all confused. So okay. So the R would be, sorry. So now we're substituting in the formula. The R would be the 400 times the time. So these things have units. So we can see feet per year. So if you substitute and then you solve for t, because we want the time. So that would be a 1. So t would equal 79. When you divide this, 79.2 years. This would be years. So that would be the answer. It would take 79 years, a little bit more, for the eyes to reach the lake. That's a long time. All right. So that would be example 1. And you can check, like always, you can check. You can put it here, and it's 400 times that should give you that, and I can assure you it will.